Hey there, welcome to the channel. Stick to the end and it will change how you think of opportunities that are to come in your life. It's a story of a tree. The tree had always been alone. He was the only tree in the barren land, surrounded by rocks and dust. He didn't know how he got there, or why he was there. He didn't know if there were other trees like him somewhere else. He didn't know anything except his own existence. He tried to make the best of his situation. He stretched his branches towards the sun, hoping to catch some warmth and light. He dug his roots deep into the ground, searching for some water and nutrients. He grew some leaves and flowers, hoping to attract some birds and insects. He waited for some wind and rain, hoping to feel some movement and change. But nothing ever came. The sun was too harsh and scorching, burning his leaves and flowers. The ground was too dry and hard, starving his roots and trunk. The birds and insects were too scarce and scared, avoiding his branches and bark. The wind and rain were too rare and weak, barely touching his skin and core. He felt more lonely and miserable than ever. He wondered if there was any point in living, if there was any meaning in his life. He wished he could have someone to talk to, someone to share his thoughts and feelings with, someone to keep him company and comfort him. He wished he could have a friend. One day, he saw something in the distance. It was a small dot of green, moving slowly towards him. It had wheels instead of roots, a metal body instead of a wooden one, and solar panels instead of leaves. It was a robot. The robot approached the tree and stopped in front of him. It scanned him with its sensors and spoke with its speakers. "Hello," it said. "I am R-47, a robotic explorer sent by humans to study this planet. Who are you?" The tree was stunned. He had never heard anyone speak before, let alone a robot. He didn't know how to respond. "Hello?" the robot repeated. "Can you hear me? Can you speak?" The tree tried to say something, but he didn't have a mouth or a voice. He tried to signal something, but he didn't have hands or gestures. He tried to do something, but he didn't have any control or power. He realized he couldn't communicate with the robot at all. He felt more lonely and hopeless than ever. The robot waited for a while, then shrugged its shoulders. "Sorry," it said. "I guess you can't talk. That's too bad. I was hoping to learn more about you and this planet. You are the only living thing I have found so far." The robot turned around and started to move away. "Goodbye," it said. "Maybe I'll see you again someday." The tree watched the robot leave, feeling a pang of sadness and regret. He wished he could stop the robot, tell it to stay, ask it to be his friend. But he couldn't do anything. He was alone. Conclusion: you will have opportunities and chances in your life. Remember that you are fortunate enough to respond to the opportunities, be grateful and respond to them with all but negligence.